Yeah, that was good.
Dude, you open up episode 20.
Okay, welcome to the
special.
pod, the Brendan Schmitty Show, episode 20. Yeah, what?
It's a big one, folks. Lots to talk about. We're excited. It's an exciting pod. Jesus, holy moly.
UFC fights galore.
UFC
It's back.
fights.
We're back.
We're back. They're starting out with bangs. Dude,
Yes.
do you know who Phil Spector is?
No, I don't know who Phil Spector
You really
is.
don't?
I really don't.
You really don't? Are you fucking with me?
I'm not messing with you. Who's Phil Spector?
Okay, Phil Spector. He was this like producer back in the 60s. He was a record producer.
Okay.
Right? My dad told me he was kind of crazy. Did a lot of crazy shit. And like he kind of would have been that guy. He fucking shot this actress in like 2000s. And like had he not done that, I don't know, he might have gone down as like one of the best, producers of all time. He worked with dude. So I had to look him up. I had to look up some stuff. And I learned some stuff. Apparently, one of the things that he was big for, his trademark was called the wall of sound.
The Wall of Sound.
The wall of sound. And it was a technique that basically just made it able to play in like AM radios and like jukeboxes to sound better.
Okay.
Yeah. They like made it lower or something. It was just some kind of technique.
Well, what happened with this Phil Spector guy?
Yeah. Well, dude, he worked with some girl groups. I never heard of them. The Ronettes and the Crystals. I never really heard of them. But he worked with Ike and Tina Turner, John Lennon, the Ramones. He produced the Beatles album, Let It Be.
Okay.
Yeah. He was almost in a near fatal car accident. He was thrown through a windshield in 1974.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that fucked him up. That made him a little crazy. Maybe
okay.
a brain.
So he's crazy.
Yeah, maybe he had a brain injury. You never know, man. Shit like that. Anyway, I don't know who this actress is. Never heard of her before. Maybe that's because, oh God, she's gone. But he killed her.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. In February 2003.
February 2000. He killed her a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. And the thing that I was kind of like blew my mind was that it just took so long to even convict him of his crimes.
He just recently got convicted?
2009. And guess what? He was still doing shit because he got out on bail for $1 million, right? And he apparently, because he inspired one of the groups that the song inspired, Amy Winehouse and this other person to do, and they gave him recognition.
Interesting.
On the song, right? After he had already killed this girl.
Man, Phil Spector sounds like a crazy mofo, though.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, and he also attended Ike Turner's funeral that same month in 2000.
After everyone knows he already killed this chick?
In 2007.
Who was an actress?
So 4 years after he'd already killed this girl, and he got out because it was a hung juror because they couldn't come to a conclusion.
That is messed up.
Yeah, and then he was finally convicted in 2009, sentenced to 19 years to life, and then just died yesterday of COVID.
Okay. I was wondering where this story was going.
Yeah, he died yesterday in COVID. And now his daughter, I think.
Oh, he has family too, huh?
Yeah, apparently his daughter's going to sue because of not neglect of the COVID, not getting him out. Bill Cosby right now, I saw an article where they're trying to get him out because of COVID, even earlier.
That's a tough one. Dude, this is an interesting conundrum you've come about. Because it's like, how do we treat people that have done these heinous crimes?
Yeah.
And then are like, we don't let them off the hook, but is it inhumane to keep them in the conditions they're in now with COVID being how it is?
What about the rapper that's been convicted of murdering his 3 friends, Y&W Melly?
Oh my God, right.
Because he was trying to get out because of COVID, but then he kept doing all this fucked up shit in jail.
Dude, well, he's younger though too. You don't think COVID would be as much of a risk to him, do you?
I don't know.
That's pretty bad too.
I remember seeing this statistic. I don't know how true it is, but earlier back that it was like early in the days of COVID where African Americans were having a harder time with it. I don't know. Oh yeah, but guess what? The way Phil Spector, guess how he killed that girl? He claimed that it was on accident. He put the gun in her mouth and she kissed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was claiming accident.
Well,
what the fuck?
There's dumbasses out there. You ever watch that show 100 Ways to Die? 1,000 Ways to Die?
Oh yeah, that was a cool show back in the day.
There was always a dumbass reason for why someone dies. Maybe they were both really stupid people.
Yeah.
And that happened, but he probably killed her.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't sound like something that happens.
And his mugshot, he just looked fucking crazy. Who knows? My dad said he was crazy. I kind of believe him. They lived through it. He was fucking 81.
Kiss this gun.
Yeah, fuck.
Kiss
what
this
the
gun.
hell? What the fuck? But I just thought it was crazy, and then I had to look it up because I remember when he was put in jail back in 2009. Because I remember seeing that mugshot. I was like, that took him this long to convict this dude. Like,
yeah.
And hearing the story.
I worked with Ike and Tina Turner. Kiss this gun.
Yeah. He didn't really serve that long for his crime. For killing somebody.
I mean, he died in prison though, right?
As he kind of should. She was pretty too. I'll have to look up what movies she's in. But
and she was a lot younger.
Yeah, Lana Clarkson.
Ooh.
Yeah. R.I.P. But I don't know. Thought that was interesting. And it's funny that you bring up 1,000 Ways to Die because that show reminds me of Scarred with that Tom Segura video of him falling and breaking his arm. Fuck. You remember that?
Oh my god, that was so deadly dangerous.
Yeah.
Scarred's more like that because it was real footage. 1,000 Ways to Die was like reenactments.
Yeah. But it was just fun shows back in the day. Those were two like fun shows.
They were fun.
Yeah. Where are those at?
Well, I think they ran out of ways to die.
No, you can't run out of ways to die.
They only had 1,000.
They only had 1,000.
They were like, we're done.
Yeah. But dude, Tom breaking his arm, that was like one of the things that made me just, I could only watch it one time. I can't rewatch it. I can't look at the screen.
Yeah. Basketball's dangerous when you're not an athlete, you know?
When you're too hyped. I've been there, done that, getting hurt playing basketball, fucking my own knee up.
Same.
Just being too hyped up and you think you can do anything, and then it's like, oh wait, you haven't played in a while. Bam. Hurt.
But you shouldn't fall like Tom Segura fell.
And snap your arm like that, dude.
All
with
his
the
weight.
Oh my god. That shit makes me needles. I don't know why needles. They used to not freak me out as a kid. I could watch blood get drawn, but needles make me want to pass out. And watching bones snap and arms and shit bend the other way. Two things that just make me.
Bones aren't supposed to do that.
It just because it's like I've been in some severe pain with my shoulder when I busted my shoulder in basketball, and it didn't do anything. You know, I can't imagine snapping the bone, especially this big ass bone. It makes me like, I never would. If God was like, hey Ricky, in 15 years, if you play basketball, you're gonna break your fucking arm. I'd be like, oh God, thank you for letting me know, and I would never fucking pick up a basketball ever again.
You know what else is just really painful too? Tearing muscles.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh.
Especially the rib.
Oh yeah.
The ribs are the worst.
Your
can't breathe.
ACL, like all those, dude. You can injure yourself bad.
100%.
All those times I see, dude. I just saw a football player the other night, on the Buccaneers. He was down, and I was just like, oh my god, because I know it was like he tore a muscle or something, and they were stretching his leg out. I was like, these guys are athletes, and they push their bodies to the limit. You can tear muscles so easily doing crazy shit like that.
Football is brutal, dude.
Jeez.
And then they're rubbing it after it's all fucked up. That would be the worst.
And then like Dominic Cruz on that note too. He has this video I was seeing where it was like, learn how to move like Dominic Cruz. I was like, so learn how to get injured and then not be able to have a successful fight career.
Oh damn, burn.
Well, it was just like, dude, you were moving so crazy and like not ways people move.
Yeah.
Oh, and your knees get messed up and your legs are hurting.
Well, he did move in an awkward way, moving to the left and right. Unnatural.
Very unnatural.
That is a good word for it. Unnatural way for the knees.
And you're gonna train people to do this?
Well, maybe just his knees couldn't handle it. What if the next guys can? What if he makes some superhuman knee guy who can move like him? Watch the fuck out.
Touche.
No, I get what you're saying though, because I always did question that, even when I was a big Tom Cruise fan. Still am. But yeah, it's like, damn. Well, why do you move like that, Dom? If you just keep getting hurt like that, you know, you just not move like that. But that's because he mastered those angles, dude. Back in the day when Dom was first coming in and he's moving his round left and right, zigzagging, people couldn't. They're like, what the fuck? Boom, come in and hit you. lunge in all the way.
Yeah.
Dude, Dom's a badass. Poor knees. Those poor knees. Those knees have been through a lot. When's it time to just say it's enough, knees? You're good. You've done enough. We're done.
Dude, fighters never go up.
I know.
And I think we saw that in the last fights, too.
Oh, did you see? Yeah. The UFC pioneer Paul Varlin died. And I liked how you didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah, you had to show me.
Yeah. Let me hear this. Let me hear what you were spitting earlier.
About Peter Varlin?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
About Paul.
Or
Peter.
Paul.
Paul.
Well, he was the one that lost that fight we watched.
Yeah.
I was like, he doesn't seem very impressive to me.
Whoa. Yeah. I just think that anyone who fights in those prime days, those first 10 events, dude, you're a legend. You're a pioneer.
Yeah.
Fighting 3 nights in one night when they were doing those tournament style shit, dude. That's tough.
They just didn't have the same fight knowledge, though. It's not the same.
It isn't. And
There's levels.
Dude, the knee on his face from Tank. Tank was a badass. That's why I give him props. You know, he fought Tank and Dan Servin.
Just as true. The knee to the
Those are
face was
legends.
mean, dude. And he was like, he had his knee on his, and he was just staying there.
Yeah.
And then digging his knee deeper. I was like, can you do that?
Yeah.
That was dirty.
But yeah, he passed away today from COVID as well.
Damn.
Another COVID one.
Damn.
And he was posting some tweets and stuff about how he felt, feeling like shit.
Yeah.
And then he just died from it.
That's sad.
It is sad. UFC fucking legend. Dude was huge. 6'8", 300 pounds. They called him the polar bear. Any guy who fought in those early day UFC and Pride days, man.
Yeah. And they're not getting paid that
Oh
much.
my God. And they're killers. Nasty, dirty, dangerous killers.
I'll give you that.
The
yeah.
rules are, it's a different ball game. The rules were different. Killers, dude. Ow. Ow.
Like Mike Tyson said, fighting's what you do when you got nothing else. And that's like those people in the pioneer days.
Exactly.
Now it's like people are coming into the sport like, oh, it's a viable career option. In the past, it was like, I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Backed in a corner, fighting dirty and fighting hard.
Exactly.
This is
And the
true.
shit that they were allowed to do is just dirty. Just fuck you up. And in Pride, them
Soccer kicks.
Oh, dude.
People
No.
still get away with real dirty stuff today, though.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It still happens, but not nearly as bad. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Dude, we experienced mushrooms.
Yes,
How
we
about
did.
that?
That was intense. Maybe a little too intense for myself.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, by the way. I got to remember that my friend's a little guy. You were just eating those sons of bitches so fucking well. Here I am having a hard-ass time eating these mushrooms, pinching my nose, trying not to taste them. And here's Brendan. He's like, oh, these aren't bad. So I give him the biggest one. I'm like, here, well, fine. You can have the biggest one, champ. Fucking shoves it down like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Next. I'm like, holy shit. So I had some separated. I had a amount weighed out for me, amount weighed out for him. And then I had this pile of dusty stuff. Just like the remnants of it.
stuff.
Yeah, just the leftovers from all of it. And we poured it into his mouth and he started gagging and shit. I think that's what sent you to the moon, brother.
Yeah. I just, I ate too much, honestly.
Yeah. You tripped fucking balls.
Yeah. I was seeing so much shit, like lines, like dimensions, depth.
Yeah.
It was too much for
It was
me.
too much
was
for
too
you?
much
It was
for me.
overload?
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I need to do this ever again.
Never again?
Yeah, that was the one time. I'd be the guide. I can be with somebody and let them experience that. Myself, I think I just sit down, just take a breather, cause that was intense.
I'm surprised with how fast it hit you. I really learned how slow my fucking ass metabolism is and how fast yours is.
Yeah.
That shit hits you literally 15, 20 minutes. It took an hour, maybe an hour and a half for me to get it. And I didn't even know I was tripping until I looked at my phone and it was the sentences were all moving around. I was having a hard time kind of texting. I was like, wait a minute. Am I tripping? I'm looking at my phone going, oh, fuck, I think I am tripping. But nothing else was moving around except for on my phone screen.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, when did you peak? Cause like there's a point, you know,
Dude.
in the trip where you peak and then you come down gradually.
Well,
right?
first off, your ass was gone within 15 minutes, and here I am fucking sad because I'm like, damn, you're tripping. And Cookie told us. Cookie told me. He's like, dude, you should probably eat yours first and then wait a little while and then eat. He should eat his.
Oh, really?
Fucker knew. He's so smart. And I didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't do it. Just thinking in the moment.
Well,
But,
it was whatever.
yeah, but so here you are just tripping your balls off. And I was worried as fuck. I'm not going to lie. And so I kind of went into panic mode and in brother mode because you were tripping your balls off for a good 20, 25 minutes. And then it went south for you. And you got all nauseous. What was that like? What were you feeling?
Feeling like, oh gosh, I was like really cold.
Uh-huh.
And then it was really just difficult to move.
Really?
I was just like, oh, I just want to lay down
And sleep it off?
and sleep it off. That's how it felt. Yeah, I was like, oof, this like foreign substance I ingested is like not something my body's used to.
Yeah, 100%.
So I was definitely like, felt like fluish in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then it was nice when that finally went away, but it took some time.
Yeah. And all you peeps out there listening, if you're going to do drugs like this, do them at a house where people are that'll make sure you're safe. Because you're going to go through emotions, baby. I think mushrooms are an emotion drug because when you started getting sick, I was panicking because I didn't want anyone to be mad at me. I didn't want your parents to be mad at me. I wanted you to be fucking okay. I was worried about you. And I was like, oh, man, I hope he's okay. He's sick. This was supposed to be fun, and it made him sick. You took too much. You know what I mean? We should not have given you that much. So in that moment, I had all this anxiety and tension built up in me, and I could feel it. You know what I mean? And then I was going through different emotions, you know, mad at myself, just mad at anything for a second, and then just not know confusion, like, what do I do? I was trying to text Brock, save me, like shit like that, you know, and trying to text Cook to try and see what I should do. But even, like I said, for me, I peaked when you were on the bed trying to sleep it off, and I'm by myself thinking about all this shit. And then so I tried to I'm like, all right, what should I do to try and make this better? So I tried to put on some shows. It didn't help at all. You weren't liking those. And then I finally put in Fortnite, and then that's when you were kind of like passing out on my bed. And that's when, again, it hit me. And the colors in the Fortnite, it felt like I was flowing through the fucking game with it. It was really cool. I was really enjoying it for like seconds, for like little spurts. I'd start enjoying it, and then I'd go back to be worrying about you and panicking on what to do. You know what I mean? That's when sometimes I'd be like, Brendan, what do you think we should do? You know what I mean? You even sat up one time and you're like, oh, there was even one point where like, oh, are you even going to stay the night? Should I take you home? Which I'm so glad you didn't. You stayed the night. You know what I mean? Thank God. Once I told my parents, and they were all like, oh, they were just taking care of us and they just wanted us to be okay. And then you started feeling better, and we made you your bed, and then we started talking. Then it turned out to be awesome. I enjoyed that whole last part, didn't you?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
I was feeling so much better.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm not dying. This is nice.
Yeah. Remember how time felt?
Felt like eternity.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
It felt like a whole night had gone by, and it was only like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was 10:15 and you were getting pizza.
Yeah. We got some emos.
I didn't have much of an appetite, though, so I really didn't eat much pizza.
Well, I hadn't had dinner, and besides those mushrooms, we tripped, and I was finally hungry.
The next day, I ate a lot of food.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad. But, yeah, dude. And then it's funny because the mushrooms just made me feel so appreciative for everyone. I just wanted to tell everyone how appreciative I was for them. We even started to talk about my fucking ear doctor.
I remember.
Yeah. I've been through 10 fucking ear surgeries, Twitch fam, YouTube fam. My whole life with my one doctor. And my mushrooms made me miss him. Made me miss my doctor relationship. Because we started talking about retirement. And it's weird that today you find out your doctor retired when we were just talking about it. Because it's sad. since I was 6 years old, I've had 10 operations. I'm 28. Dr. Bailey has known everything about me. He's done all those operations. We have we talk. I can't tell you how many times I've been in the fucking doctor's office with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah. So when that transaction happens, when he retires and I have to go to a new fucking doctor, that's going to suck. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. Hopefully you get someone else that's great, just like him.
True.
Best thing you can hope for.
Yeah. Look at the glass half full. You right.
Yeah.
You right, blood.
He's like, this is my apprentice.
Yeah.
He's master.
Yeah. But then, what movies did we watch? We watched some movies.
Yeah, Doom. 2005 Doom.
Yeah, The Rock.
The Rock and Carl
Yeah,
Urban.
the young Rock. Wow.
What a movie. And they tried doing the first-person shooter at the end of the movie where it's like, you are the main character.
That movie's something else, dude.
Yeah.
The writing, I'm sorry. I know that you love that movie, but that writing in that movie is so fucking bad. The movie overall is just...
Well, I mean, they had to rush it so much. The movie's not that long.
Oh, I know. An hour and a half is just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really shoehorned a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, you really got to know the game before you even see the movie.
And it's like they took a lot of liberties, too. Like the whole, there's this 24th chromosome that makes you superhuman.
I literally
or it makes you a monster.
Yeah, oh my God.
And then it's like, it's choosing. It's whatever. It's a whole thing.
Go watch Doom if you dare.
2005 Doom.
Yeah.
The Rock.
But the main reason I want to watch is because our boy's in it.
The Rock?
No, the other guy.
Carl Urban?
Carl Urban. Our boy.
Yeah, he kills in it.
Dude, Carl Urban, what doesn't he kill? Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Lord of the Rings. Boom. Kills it.
He has a horse, and he has a lot of people that back him up. He ain't
what
as cool as Aragorn.
How can you compare anyone to Aragorn? That's not fair.
They're both men.
This is some Lord of the Rings nerd talk shit that we
You can compare those guys because
we can have
both,
a whole pod about this.
They're both men, and there's different species.
Oh, how dare
Like I can't compare him to Legolas because
Legolas
is an elf.
They're both kings.
And
they're both kings.
One can fight on the feet too.
What a battle that would be.
Aragorn would win.
I don't know, Carl Urban.
Return of the King. He's
I don't
the
know.
main badass.
You thought no, he wasn't the guy you thought died. That was the other one. Was it? No, was it Carl Urban, the guy you thought died for a little bit and then he faked and then he was alive? Or was it the other guy? I forget.
Yeah, me too.
Another Lord of the Rings pod talk one day.
Yeah, let's not get sidetracked with that.
And then after we watched Doom, dude, we were up till 3. I was still tripping. My trip was so much different from yours. It was more positive, and after it, everything got better. Of course, the first half I would say wasn't dealing with you, but then the second half of the trip I really enjoyed. Made me appreciative, giggly. Even the next day, even like the past couple days, I don't know, been in a better mood. I don't know. But then you watched that Fruitville Station movie?
Good movie.
Yeah, with Michael B. Jordan.
Dude, I was just like, Michael B. Jordan kills as an actor. And then the movie's so sad. Sometimes it's just like they're taking a lot of liberties with this tragic death. Mm-hmm. It's like, did his daughter really say all that sad stuff right before he died that night?
I don't know, man.
I was like, if that's even, because it made the movie so much more sad. Like, she was like, don't go, Daddy. I'm scared. I heard gunshots. And he's like, oh, you're safe in here. And she's like, I'm worried about you, though, Dad. And he's like, don't worry. I'll be home tomorrow. No, you not. He got shot at Fruitville Station. And his mom told him to take the train.
Oh.
She told him, don't drive. Don't worry about driving. Take the train and you can have fun and drink and go out. And he listened to her. And then he got shot at the train station. And he wasn't even the one that caused anything.
I'm going to have to rewatch that movie because I was passing out. I thought you were passing out, so I'm like, okay, I'll pass out. And I passed out. And then I wake up and you tell me you damn watched the whole movie. So I was like, okay.
And pass up on a good movie.
Yeah, dude. Once you said it was good, it was good from the first probably 15, 20 minutes I watched. It had me hooked. I just was like, okay, I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
Guess you turned over or something.
He wasn't a perfect person, though. He had a short fuse.
Yeah.
And it got him killed.
Yeah, but here's the real question, Brendan, that some people will throw at you. Does having a short fuse deserve being killed for?
No.
Exactly.
And the whole thing was messed up.
Exactly.
It was a whole messed up story.
Yeah. Try not to have a short fuse. Yes, maybe it'll make your situation better, but...
Right. And he was trying to turn a new leaf. Oh, man.
Dude, it's sad. Those stories are sad. Everything's just sad. Why? It's just like, why can't we just be better?
Everyone should eat mushrooms, and they'd be
I
better.
think so, dude. I think
then
so.
they would chill out.
Look at yourself a little more.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. Overall, I enjoyed my mushroom experience. I'm sorry you didn't. The next time I would do mushrooms, honestly, I'm gonna do them by myself. Have a just by myself experience. That way, because I don't like seeing you sick and have to worry about you. I don't want to have to worry about anybody. You know what I mean? I'd only want to worry about myself and just go through my own experience. And like Cookie was saying that like it'll make you want to go out and do shit. I mean, like I wanted to do stuff, but I never wanted to go like out or do anything outside my house.
Yeah.
Maybe next time it will.
Yeah, I think
When
it
I'm
would
by
be
myself.
better for you to do that, though.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it by myself. 100%.
Maybe when it's warmer.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold out.
It's gonna be for it, dude. Honestly, I could go 10, 20 years without ever doing that shit again.
Yeah, me too.
That's like a one and done kind of thing for me.
100%.
You know, like
Yeah.
I'm glad I experienced it. The 3D hologram bullshit that I was seeing on my phone was kind of trippy and cool, but I'm like, okay.
I mean, I saw the outside world that's simulating this one.
You saw a simulation from the shrooms.
So, yeah. I mean, I know the ultimate truth.
That's the shit you were saying, dude. You're like, you're like.
I was like, there's an ultimate truth, but there's only, there's so many different ways you can try to find it.
Yeah, no, you were like, we don't control it. We don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know.
I don't know it.
I don't know anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt so small compared to the grand scheme of things.
Maybe that's how everyone should feel, and they'll be a little better.
Maybe so. Humble.
Anyway,
Humility.
dude, holy shit.
It has been nuts. It went off with a bang.
Started off with a fucking bang, dude. Wow. Just wow. What do you say? That's it. Next.
I'm excited for the rest of
Honestly.
these fights coming up with how it started.
No. All right, so yeah. A little Holloway Kattar recap. We had an epic fight card to start the year, dude. Probably, and it's crazy how you can say in January, oh, already the fight of the year.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking
Want me
go.
to start off with the first one that went down?
Yeah, let's start with the prelims.
Because I got Kilburn versus Lingo first.
Yeah, Austin
at,
Lingo.
At featherweight.
Oh.
And that was insane. Kilburn from Kentucky. That dude was, he needs to work on the stand-up game. But he was fast with it the whole time. That was the crazy part. It was a decision, and Lingo won. Austin Lingo, like you're saying, won.
Yeah.
But, dude, if Kilburn can sharpen up his technical skills and not getting, punched in the face as much,
Yeah.
he could be a real scary threat.
Yeah, because he was still throwing them head kicks.
Right?
All the way into the third round.
And they were
too.
fast.
And they were fast.
He just couldn't land them, though,
Yeah.
and he was tired.
Yeah. Hats off to that Lingo guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the refs were crazy. I don't know if it was that fight. Was it that fight that we were like, oh, wow, it was that bad?
Oh, my God. You mean
It was
the
a 30.
judges,
Yeah,
right?
it was 30-26,
Yeah,
30-26, 30-27.
He got his ass kicked, though. He did.
He did get
He
his
did
ass
get his
kicked.
ass
He
kicked.
did get. He got dominated.
Austin Lingo won decisively.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
And he kept shooting for them freaking takedowns.
But Kilburn was
good.
so fast, even though he took so much damage and had been through 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So just sharpen up the skills, and you got a scary guy in your hands.
It was a good scrap, though. It was a good scrap. Dude, honestly, the whole card was great. You know what I mean? Great night of fights.
Yeah. It did start off with a killer fight.
And then that Sarah Morris versus Vanessa Mello.
Yeah.
That dude.
But the thing that's crazy to me is Morris had a 6-7 record.
Yeah.
Before I was like, dude,
That's not even
like a guy like fighting record. That's pretty bad.
That's really bad.
And now it's 6-8.
And she just kept spinning outside.
Yeah.
She's kept going to the right.
She threw over
circling.
250 strike attempts and they missed.
Oh,
she
that's
missed over
right.
250 strike attempts.
That's right, dude.
It's like you were better off just not
Jeez.
swinging. It looks worse when you swing because you miss so much. That was bad.
That was bad.
It's like Vanessa Mello. It's like you won because your opponent doesn't belong in the cage.
Yeah.
And you still won by decision. You should have put her away.
Yeah. Well, she does do a good job at keeping her opponent in front of her,
Yeah.
but she just needed to do more.
She was doing the
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
all
dude.
the full fight,
like
which it could help. It could help if
Well, no, that's just techniques that fighters do.
Yeah.
I liked how you said they need to add that to the UFC game of them making that noise.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it would. Especially when fighters stand out doing it that are really loud.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. There's definitely a few of them. Most of them all do it. There's a lot that don't, but most of them do it, but you just don't hear it.
True. And then I should give more respect to these girls because who knows how good they really
They're
are.
UFC
Their
fighters.
records did not look good, though.
Yeah, for the record, we are two people who could never do what any of these people do inside
Agreed.
of an octagon.
Agreed.
We know that.
Yeah.
We're just talking about it.
I was
We're just
talking some
about.
trash.
We're just talking what we see.
Yeah.
Sorry for talking trash.
Yeah, my bad. I
Yeah.
felt bad.
We
every time,
respect all of them.
They're
but
badasses.
sometimes you get wrecked.
Yeah. 250 missed strikes is ridiculous.
It's a little bad. It's a little bad. All right, what's next? Oh yeah, dude, didn't we miss two? We missed 2 fights because we went and got some food.
We still saw the Zawada versus Hamiv fight.
Okay, that was the next one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
And then that was close. That was Hamiv won by split decision.
Mm-hmm.
And then Zawada had really good Brazilian jiu-jitsu, believe it or not. Like he was getting pieced up on the feet.
Yeah.
And Brock was like, our friend Brock was like, oh my God, dude. He let him get his guard so quick. But when he got his guard, he was trying to get triangles, trying to get submissions.
Yeah.
But he couldn't handle it. And it was a hard fight to judge, actually, because it was split decision.
Well, yeah, and Zawada.
Zawada.
Yeah, Zawada. He was starting to, he was just landing the better shots. He took over that second round, and he was just ahead. Dude was ahead the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But yeah, it was a close fight. That one's like, oh man, it's still a good fight too.
What was the fight? Was that the one with the mouthpiece? No, it wasn't.
No, you're thinking of Soriano versus Dushka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soriano versus Dushka.
Yeah, we'll get to that. That wasn't next. The next 2 fights were the ones we missed.
Yeah, we did miss them.
Carlos Felipe versus Justin Tafa we missed, and Felipe won via split decision.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to go back and rewatch that one.
And then what was that second fight we
I
missed?
didn't write it down. I forgot.
You know what,
totally
though?
forgot.
We had to go get food.
Yeah,
we were hungry.
yeah,
You don't
we
want
were
to pay
hungry.
for delivery?
Yeah. Well, all right, these are the ones we're going to miss. Let's go.
Yeah. Taco Bell time. Taco Bell run.
It happens. All right, next.
Then it was the Soriano versus Dushka.
Yeah, that was crazy when the mouthpiece got stuck in the
Yeah, and then Herb Dean had to try to get it,
And
and
they
then the
couldn't
guy
get
had
it?
to remove the cage part.
Yeah, dude. That's something I kind of haven't seen like that happen.
Yeah.
That's-
What if they couldn't get it? Just fight on.
You would think the fuckers would have a second mouthpiece for somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That was like
We don't have an extra
everyone should have a
mouthpiece.
spare. That's like baseball. You don't have a spare baseball for the next.
Yeah,
Come on.
100%. Come on, 100%. But yeah, that was a good fight.
But
Soriano,
Dushka got his ass kicked in that fight too.
yeah, Soriano was just those punches were landing straight down the middle. Dude.
Herb Dean gave him every chance. You
Yeah.
said it was a good fight, and I was like, it was a good fight, but it was one-sided at the same time.
Yeah, just ass beat.
Ass beaten.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. Oh, dude, it was a first round TKO. Shit.
He lost his mouthpiece in that amount of time, and then he just got beat right. It's like, why'd we waste our time getting your mouthpiece? You got bragged.
Dude, it scares me when people lose their mouthpiece. It's
Mm.
like, damn, that hurt. And it's like, oh my god, they get hit. Like, it's crazy how easy your teeth can come out.
Right?
You know?
Dude, you don't want to lose your teeth.
Mm-mm. All right, next. Oh, this one, dude. This one kind of hurt. This one hurt.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this one hurt. Our St. Louis guy.
Buckley.
Yeah, what happened, dude? No.
He had such a badass, like, back spinning kick that
Yeah.
last time.
Then dominated the guy after that, whooped his ass. And then the head kicker got head kicked.
But Alexio Dakiriko, nice, I got it.
Yeah.
Alexio Dakiriko is mean, though, dude.
Dude, he talks like a fucking assassin.
Yeah.
Remember how I was
Oh
like,
my
dude,
God,
that
he's straight Italian as hell.
yeah, I was like, oh my god, that guy sounds like assassin. Like with I just pictured he'd be like a sniper assassin with maybe like some kind of feather. I don't know.
Is he not an assassin?
Is
he not an assassin?
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
he KO'd
Dude.
our boy.
yeah. He was 0-3. He was backed into a corner. You know what I mean? He was a dangerous dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get this. No
Buckley
one's
was
fucking
such a
stopping me.
badass before that.
And dude, it was the shin on top of the fucking head. Oh, I bet that hurt so fucking bad.
Did he even remember?
What wasn't he kind of upset with the ref? Wasn't he kind of like, what the fuck? Or was he? I forget.
He got it.
Well, sometimes, dude, when those guys get knocked out so fast, they're like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy shit. That was a sad one for St. Louis. He'll come back. It's okay. It happens. It's a flash knockout.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
It's a setback.
I believe. All right, next fight. Let's go. Oh. This was a good fight.
Santiago.
Again, another good fight, but you're going to be like, but it was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
Who? My boy Santiago Ponzinibbio got wrecked, though.
Yeah.
That fucking Li Jingliang?
Jean Liang, yeah.
Jean Liang?
Uh-huh. Li Jean Liang.
He's a beast.
He is a beast.
That was nice.
I thought he was going to lose that fight, too, honestly.
That left hook, dude. Nasty. Fucking nasty.
Dude, the emergence of these Chinese fighters, too. We got to be watching out. I think there's going to be more coming in at this rate.
Fucking Leech Ji Ling Lang.
Who's training all these guys?
Lang.
That's what I'm interested in. You know how you got, like, Greg Jackson's, Matt Brown's?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's those guys?
There's some sensei master motherfucker over there that's getting them
right?
all.
There's got to be.
I like when they come from China and they're badasses.
It's cool.
It
Other
is.
countries. There's so many countries. Even Dakira Ko from Italy.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
ones
country.
that you know, like the small ones that you don't even know. Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like Wales.
Yeah, like what?
like
and the
that.
flags.
Yeah.
Flags are always cool.
It's a global sport. It's cool.
Yeah, that's what I love about MMA, dude. You know, any given night, doesn't matter who they are, you never know what's going to happen, and it's the best of the whole fucking world.
Because both those guys are from different countries, too. Because Ponzinibbio's not from America either.
And he I'm pretty sure he trains down at American Top Team.
Yeah. He might be
ATT?
Chilean, maybe, I believe. I think he's something like that.
I forget.
He's from, but it's cool that they're both from different places fighting each other.
That was Mr. Li Jingliang, 7th UFC knockout.
That's really nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he took him out.
It's crazy he's been in that many fights already in the UFC. He feels so new to me. He still just feels in that new realm. It's like, damn, he's coming up real quick. So,
damn. Be
interesting to see what's next for that guy. 100%. Because I like Santiago, man. Fuck. It was a great knockout. Oh, dude. The legends. The legends were next.
Yeah.
What a fucking night this was, dude. Carlos Condit, Matt Brown.
Mm-hmm.
The elbow legends. I told you, dude, before. I was like, man, they both have good elbows. It's going to be a night of elbows. And they both were landing some pretty fucking nasty ones.
I was real happy with how that fight went down.
Oh, dude. That's just those grimy UFC legend brawls. Two warriors who have been through fucking everything. They've seen it all. They know, like, how to do everything. And they just go at it.
I was happy Carlos Condit whooped on him, though.
Yeah.
And got the dub.
That's one of those fights where you're like, man, I like both guys. You know? They're both legends.
They are.
They could be, I think, both Hall of Famer materials.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Natural born killer.
That was Carlos Condit's 45th professional fight.
That is insane.
That's crazy. And he doesn't even look like it. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like someone who's been through 45 fights.
They're both smart guys, too. That freaking leg sweep takedown that Carlos Condit had.
Oh, yeah,
it was
dude.
insane. He had this
the double
leg,
sleep.
He swept him, and he went back like that, dude.
It was a double leg. Both legs. He got him with.
He swept him.
Yeah,
double.
and used his hip, dude.
A double sweep, maybe.
Double sweep. Yeah, it's got to be called that. You'd think.
Because both his legs went under.
Yeah.
And he was dropped.
Leg sweep, double leg sweep, baby.
Yeah.
I don't think. Do you think he meant to do it or just happened?
He meant to do it.
It was so forceful.
He won mainly because of his control. You know.
Yeah.
That's what won him the fight.
100%.
So he had that down.
What a fucking fight. Oh, that was Carlos Condit's last fight on his contract. Would you like to see him retire or would you like to see him keep going?
I'd let him retire.
You like to see him retire?
Because Matt Brown
like
was
that?
an older guy, too.
Yeah, he fought a legend. You beat a legend.
And you were supposed to fight Matt Brown 3 times already. Didn't you go through like 3 training camps just to get ready for that? So it's like that was a great fight for you to end on, too, because you guys were wanting to fight for so long.
Yep, I agree. I wouldn't be surprised, though, man. These fighters, they do it to the day they fucking die.
This is true.
And that's why, dude, Max Holloway, Calvin Kattar, holy fucking shit.
That fight I'm still just stoked off that fight, man.
Cookie was screaming, oh, stop it. But I was like, no, let him go. Herb, don't fucking stop this fight.
There's a lot of people that are on Cook's side about stopping that fight in the 4th.
Dana White. Dana White was one of them, dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
He took a lot of damage though, for
Yep.
real. He has the heart of a champion though. A lot of people, no one can take that away from him.
Yeah. Oh,
Kelvin Kattar.
yeah, dude. He's a fucking warrior.
He's a
Legend.
warrior.
He's a legend. Max Holloway, I'm a silly fucking bitch. I'm sorry. I'll never go against him again. I'll never bet against Max Holloway again.
He looked better than ever.
He looked max 2,000. .2000 whatever, man.
Yeah. He needs to be more in that conversation too coming up. I know Connor and Dustin are fighting, but like he's right up there with those guys. He's coming up, man.
Dude, we've been watching UFC since 2006, 2007. I ain't never seen anything like that. We've seen bits and pieces of what Max Holloway just did in that octagon, but we ain't never seen it like that.
He was dodging like Anderson Silva at one point.
Dodging like Anderson's Mike Tyson, dude. They showed this picture I saw on the internet where he has that shoulder dodge, where he steps back. Max did the same exact thing with Calvin. And then how he's talking shit,
Yeah.
looking to the left.
I watched it again, yeah.
Yeah, and talking shit and still dodging all those punches,
And
dude.
punching.
Dude. What a fucking warrior. Dude.
I think he said something like, "I'm the best fucking boxer."
Oh, dude,
or something along those lines.
Yeah, because, dude, he was spitting so much shit. He was saying, so remember how he got called a freshman?
Oh my
Yeah,
God, dude!
he
Kelvin
was
Kattar calling him a freshman.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
dumb.
freshman came to work.
Yeah.
I'm the best fucking ever. I'm the
Yeah.
best boxer ever. Dude.
He outclassed that guy.
And dude, there was so much emotion. And if you look at Dana White's face, as soon as like he's walking to get into the octagon or something or leaving, he doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's all that emotion, because afterwards, Max said he's not chasing a third fight with Alex. He's like, I'm not going to force someone to want to fight me. And then did you see what Alex said about
What?
Max? He goes, great fight, Max, but you won't pull those numbers in front of me. I was like, ooh, shit. But that,
He looked better, dude. I think he would. I want him to wreck out.
I want a third fight. Do you think that's where the emotion is? Do you think maybe Max?
And a lot of people say that the second fight was real close, dude.
A lot of people think Max won.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch it. That's just one of those.
I do too.
It's been enough time to go back and rewatch and process.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna do it. Sometimes you gotta do it without fighters watch it without sound. Sometime without commentary, and it like change. It like they see it a little differently. So I'm gonna start trying that.
You know what I noticed too in the fight that he had with Kelvin? He did a great job leg defense.
Yeah. Well,
think about that.
in the beginning, dude, Calvin was landing those big leg shots, dude. Max's leg was red as fuck already in the beginning of that first round. But then it's that pressure. It's the constant punching, dude. The velocity, all of it, dude.
Dude, Alexander
ending.
Volkanovski though, he's like naturally, isn't he like 240 pounds or something?
Yeah,
he's
he
like
was-
an
he
old
was a big
rugby guy,
Yeah.
and he's a featherweight
Yeah,
now.
dude.
That's insane.
Isn't that insane?
So he might have more power than Kelvin Kattar,
I'm just silly because I thought those past two fights with Alex, Max, those were just such close fights. Those are something you got to really take in as it's a chess match. So when they're that close, oh, fuck. Because I wonder how Brian Ortega felt watching that fight on Saturday
That we just
saw. He was probably like,
I'd be really scared for
Like-
Brian to fight him again.
yeah, like a war veteran on 4th of July. Just
They brought him up in it. They're like, this
Yeah.
is like Brian, but it's even on another level.
Yeah. Dude. Let's talk about these records Max broke. He broke 8 fucking records in this one fight.
That's insane.
Did you see him or hear him?
I think you shared it to me, but I don't remember.
So, significant strikes landed. Previously, it was 290. Max, 445. That's a 155 increase. Then significant strike attempts. Previously, 515. Max, 744. That was a 229 increase. Distant strikes landed. I didn't even know about that. Aren't these funny?
Distance strikes landed, like his
Distance-
jab straights.
Yeah, like far away, distance.
Mhm.
It's funny, some of these records.
What do you get on that?
And I also wonder, I'm like, were some of these records already set as Max? Did he already have these records? He just broke his previous records?
Probably
You know
after
what
the
I mean?
Brian fight.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, distance strikes landed. Previously, 281. Saturday, 439. 158 increase. Crazy. Significant head strikes landed. Previously 244, maxes 274. Not much more, plus 30. Still beat it. Significant body strikes landed. Previously 92, max Saturday night 117. That was another short increase, but only 25. Significant strikes in a round. Previously 134, max 141 by 7. Still beat it. Total strikes landed. Previously 361, max 447. Plus 86.
Dude. It just goes to show how much heart Kelvin Kattar has.
Yes.
He's mentally one of the toughest guys in that weight class, and he got just wrecked. And like the Dan Ige, is it Dan Ige or Dan Ige?
Ige.
Ige? Dan Ige fight that he had where they went to decision. He like was mentally tougher than that guy too. And this fight,
Dan Ige's a fucking beast.
Exactly. And this guy just got wrecked. And he said his boxing was the best. Oh man.
Yeah. Last one. His total strikes attempts previously was 541, maxes 746. It's like a damn video game, dude. Like that overload video, like the guys you play online that just never stop.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, dude. Let me breathe.
He's good in the game too, for sure.
I know he's overrated in the game.
Is he overrated or is it justified after that performance?
Honestly, they'll probably make him even better. He's probably gonna be. Is he a 5-star? I forget.
Damn.
If he's not a 5-star, he'll be a 5-star now. Definitely. In the
he
UFC
never got
game.
to fight Habib either because he lost to Dustin.
I only say he's overrated because you whooped my ass with him, and I'm mad. I'm gonna get you in our rematch.
If he beats Alexander Volkanovski, I want to see him fight either Conor or Dustin in the future too.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And what's crazy, dude, is he's only 29.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be in the prime of his life soon, if not already. I think he'll be in his prime soon. But, yeah, 8 fucking records broke, dude, in one fight. Insane.
He's a Hall of Fame G.
That's one of the best performances I've ever seen. And I give respect for Herb not stopping it. Because Calvin kept trying. He was pushing forward. And those nasty-ass elbows they were throwing that he wasn't landing. But imagine if he would. Can we just play imagine if he knocked Max Holloway out?
It would have been nuts.
It would have been nuts. But I do agree. Like, it is sad because you don't want to see him have brain damage and long-lasting effects.
The stats would say he probably is going to have some of that.
Oh, yeah. Dana said he was freaking out. Cookie was freaking out. And Cookie's like, he's going to die. What if he dies right now in front of us?
He did say that.
Yeah, dude. He was panicking.
Maybe it was pretty bad. He was getting... Dude, if you go and watch the highlights themselves are like a 5 minutes.
Oh, my God.
It's like a straight round of just wrecked. Like, if you were to do nonstop, there's nothing else but getting hit. It's a whole round.
The combinations, stomach, head.
He got hit in the stomach
dude.
a lot, too.
Insane. One of the greatest fucking performances we've ever seen. Max Holloway, you're a fucking gangster. I'm never going to doubt you ever again.
He has 2 of the greatest performances I've ever seen. 2
of the greatest performances we've
Brian
ever
Ortega
seen.
was up there. Now you've just cracked that one.
Right? And they gave fucking Brian to Alex. Son of a bitch. We'll see. And it was cool seeing all that emotion come out of Max. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I loved it too.
Yeah.
Speechless. Daniel Cormier was like, man, we're paid to talk, but if we weren't, I'd be speechless right now. And I was like, yeah, straight up.
Dude. I was hyped up the whole next day. I couldn't sleep. I had a hard time sleeping.
I'm on the Max train right now. I'm like, Max is going all the way again.
Now we got this fucking week's fights. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Holy shit.
I know, dude.
Did you see? So Khabib's there. He's actually in Abu Dhabi.
Really?
He's gonna be live at the fights. He's already been. He interrupted the Schmoes Pot interview with some people, and the media's just there. Oh, Khabib's in the building. Khabib's gonna be there. But I was just thinking, dude. Imagine being a fucking fly in the wall for that Dana and Khabib meeting. Wouldn't that be fucking amazing to be there?
Yeah. Yes, it would be, dude. Even to be the most insignificant person in that room, it's such a big deal, that meeting going on.
Yeah, and Abu Dhabi being the Las Vegas of that area. kinda. It just seems so beautiful. So the way their buildings are made.
Dude, it'd be so cool to visit Abu Dhabi.
Dude, Dana White, when he has those kinds of meetings with his fighters, that's like mafia shit, dude. That shit gets my tits. Just to be in there, dude. I would do anything just to hear what they're saying to each other. The way Dana's talking to Khabib, the way Khabib's talking to Dana, the vibe, the tension. What kind of shit does Dana say to make people say yes?
You know he sits down all like
Oh, yeah.
professional.
Oh, yeah. And the face, what's his face look like?
Yeah, and how I can't do a good Dana White impression. I'm sure he's like, let's get to business.
Yeah, yeah. And it was that room. It was an all-white room in Abu Dhabi, and it was just them two with a nice table, nice chairs, clean as fuck.
Do you fuck with Habib though?
Dude, we got to remember.
Do you even fuck with Habib?
Exactly.
Even if you're Dana.
We got to remember Habib's the guy who surrounded Dana around his car with his guys. With a fucking afro.
Yeah.
With a fucking...
He's from Dagestan.
Yeah, with a wig afro.
This guy wrestles bears.
Yeah, and enters the octagon.
You're going to negotiate with a bear wrestler.
He walks up to the UFC octagon with a fucking wig afro.
Dude.
But yeah, Khabib was saying a lot of good shit about Max, saying that he could be one of the greatest fighters. And then he was even saying that he could be oh shit.
What, the next lightweight champ one day?
He was just saying that in 2 years, he thinks 1 to 2 years, Khabib thinks he'll be in his prime. Like he thinks Max is not even near his prime yet.
He fought young too. He started young in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just now 29 and he's not looking like a freshman, I'll say that much.
Yeah. And it was kind of cool. He's pushing Umar. But if Umar fights at bantamweights, I don't know what weight class he fights at. I don't think he's a bantamweight. But he was calling out everyone one day, training with his coaches, with the guys at AKA, a long time ago, right? And he was talking about Sean. He's like, I'll smash everybody. He talked about Sean and shit. Like, I'd like to watch Sean.
Take one of them Russians out?
Dude, that would be huge. Takes out a Khabib name. That'd be lit.
Yeah.
That'd be lit. But it's just awesome hearing. That's what I love about that whole group is the camaraderie they have, the brothership.
They're not all like him, though. They do lose.
Dude, this is the third time. It's been 3 times Umar's debut has been pushed off. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah. Well, I don't think a lot of people even know who Umar Nurmagomedov is. I can't really say their names right. It's so hard. Dude, we're not even saying it right. You can look up how Khabib says his real name, and it's not even how we're saying it. But I think he might be including his middle name. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's long as fuck.
We call him Habib, you know.
Yeah. Habibi! I like Habibi.
Habibi.
Yeah. The greatest fighter ever.
He's up there. He's not John Jones, but he's up there.
Do you think it's a good thing what Dana White's doing with trying to talk him into doing another fight?
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Because if he's fighting either Conor or Dustin, I think he takes both of them out.
Well, he did say he just wants to be impressed by whoever on UFC 257 or Charles Oliveira if they can impress him.
And you could still back out saying something like that.
Yeah.
You could say you're not impressed then.
Yep.
And then, boom, you're out.
Yep. Tony Ferguson and a couple other people. Might have been someone else. I forget who. But they were calling, Khabib's just a big pussy. Talking all this shit. And I was like, damn. Oh, Nate Diaz. It was Nate Diaz talking all that shit. Saying Khabib's just a big pussy. Nate Diaz versus Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Nate Diaz would get destroyed.
That'd be a fun fight. I watch Nate fight anybody, to be honest.
He would get absolutely destroyed. And so would Tony Ferguson probably, because he couldn't handle Charles.
Yeah.
Although Charles Oliveira looked really good. He's another guy, just like Max Holloway, who's been fighting forever.
Yeah.
Is now just coming into his prime.
Exactly. Honestly, dude, if there's anyone that I'd like to see fight Khabib, it would probably be Charles, just because he hasn't fought Charles yet.
This is true, dude. And Charles looked really good.
Yeah. So he's fought everyone else.
Justin Gaethje, we thought he looked really good.
Oh, dude, that is another thing that Dana said they talked about. Khabib said that he had a conversation with Justin in the octagon. He was like pointing at him. He said that Justin looked weird, and he pointed at him and says, "You have jet lag," but then Justin's like, "No, I don't," and then Justin hit him with a left hook and a flying knee, or maybe Khabib did.
Mm-hmm.
And then Khabib told Dana, he's like, Justin kicked me the hardest I've ever been kicked. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I still respect the hell out of Justin for sure.
That was sad. That made me real sad.
Yeah.
Just absolutely destroyed. Oh yeah, and then he also he took him down, and when he took him down, he goes, "Now what are you gonna do?" To Justin.
Yeah.
That's so I love Khabib shit talk. I love it all.
It's a matter of fact, and like you can't even dispute it.
Dude, when I was rewatching when he called out Conor, and that was such an awesome moment.
What'd he say?
Oh, when he's like, the crowd was booing him. First off, we need to go back to those times, because the crowd's booing Khabib, and he's like, "Listen, guys, yes, listen." He goes, "Irish people." He goes like 3 million. I'm butchering these fucking numbers.
I remember.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Russia, 150 million," and he's like saying, "Oh, this is bullshit. This is number one bullshit because Conor McGregor, number one easy fight in whole lightweight division." Just saying all that shit, you know? Just going off. Loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
His shit talk is just amazing. Alhamdulillah, and then just all this shit he says, it's fucking perfect.
There's a lot more Russians.
Oh, dude, they're coming. They're fucking coming. It's going to be a wave. It's going to be a wave.
Russians and the Chinese, dude.
It's going to be a nice little war.
It's about time we saw more in the MMA too, gang.
Yeah.
The Russians been there longer.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I don't know how or when it's going to happen, but I truly believe UFC, maybe not UFC, but martial MMA is going to be the number one sport. The only one I fear, there's two things I fear, actually. Video games and soccer. Because soccer's a fucking religion in Brazil. It's a fucking religion.
Mm-hmm.
So is it the number one sport? I'm not really sure.
Bro.
It's got to be.
The first one you said was scarier, though.
Video games, yeah, that's
Video
what I'm saying.
games.
That's what I'm saying.
E-games,
Future.
esports.
Yeah.
I think that could take over.
That's what I'm saying. Why get punched in the face if I could play video games and make just as much money, if not more?
And more kids have access to video games.
Exactly. We don't know the generation effect yet because it hasn't happened. Yeah. Sorry, I keep fucking coughing from them Ripskis.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just real interested to see Khabib there. We see what all happens, him observing. It's going to be, will he be in the arena when Conor's in there? There was a huge brawl they were last time they were together. How does Khabib and Conor together work? I hope this doesn't...
I think it'd be more respectful this time.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I hope nothing happens and interrupts.
What's Conor going to talk shit on him for?
Dude, Conor had a huge arrival. He was coming. He's like, he shows up on a yacht. They're filming his grand entrance as he's entering the new arena. He's got his kids.
He would get his ass beat.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, let's do this. Now, see, it's tough because Wednesday's fights, dude, they're 8 a.m. in the fucking morning.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make those fights.
Yeah, and you're going to be at work.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why, God? I don't understand why the different times. They're all in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Maybe because of the Conor fight being so crazy big and everything. Who knows?
Yeah. Better for the Abu Dhabi people, I guess.
100%. But yeah, Wednesday's fights. So yeah, the headline: Michael Chiesa and Neil Magny. Boom.
Yeah, it's not the craziest fight in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Michael Chiesa still.
You go Michael Chiesa. He's 33. Neil Magny's 37. Michael Chiesa is 17-4. He's on a 3-fight winning streak. RDA, Diego Sanchez, and Carlos Condit. Those are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty good. His last loss was to Anthony Pettis by submission. Anthony Pettis is a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to win by submission himself tonight, or the Wednesday night.
Against Neil Magny.
Or Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday morning. Neil Magny, 24-7. He's also on a 3-fight win streak. Robbie Lawler, Anthony Rocco Martin, And
Ooh.
then the Jingling Lang Lee.
I'm gonna switch my vote over now.
Oh, now you're switching?
Yeah, after you said who he beat, I respect all the 3 guys he beat more.
Man.
'Cause you
have
said-
better opinions.
You know, because before, when you listed
well, we're going to list this why you should wait. I picked Michael Chiesa.
Michael Chiesa, he fought only Carlos Condit, who's like, come on, he's like, we're talking about him retiring, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then who'd he fight before that, too? Wasn't a very big name.
Diego Sanchez.
Another guy that's like,
RDA.
yeah, come on. Yeah, you know what? Neil Magny all the way.
Neil Magny?
Michael Chiesa's dead in the water. He's a dead fish.
I think Michael Chiesa by submission. Rear naked choke.
I'll say Neil Magny, rear naked choke. Opposite.
Okay. And then the only other fight I'm really excited on that card is my girl Roxanne
Yeah.
versus Vivian
Oh my God.
Araujo.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Araujo.
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 Araujo. Araujo. Let's go Araujo.
Anyway, she's 9-2. The Happy Warrior, 25-17. Yeah, that's not the prettiest, but you know what that damn thing tells me? Experience, baby. And that experience is gonna whoop that girl's ass. Let's go, Roxanne. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I'll give her the edge because of experience for sure.
Sean and all them guys talk shit. Yeah. Would you smash Roxanne's cheeks?
No,
Man, out of respect, I would. Out of respect.
that's not the only reason.
What?
Out of respect.
Yeah. I have the most out respect. In fact, I'd take her on a nice date. Rose petals. Roxanne, you getting taken care of, girl.
Okay.
I mean it. She's my girl, dude. She fucking whoops on them young bloods who don't have the experience. And they're like, oh, Roxanne's finna get her ass beat. Ha, no. Learn what experience does, bitch. Sit back and be humbled, bitch.
True.
Yeah.
She's humbled.
Yeah,
people.
Vivian, you're going to get wrecked. Although, there's a little trend here going with Roxanne. For the past 9 fights, she's gone on a win-loss, win-loss. She wins, she loses. She wins, she loses. She wins, she loses. Guess what, Brendan?
This is her time to lose now.
It's her time to lose.
Yeah.
But guess what? She's breaking that. It's over.
She's losing this fight.
No, my girl Roxanne, you got this, girl. Roxanne, 4-4 in the UFC. The other girl, 3-1.
Vivian Araujo,
Yeah.
3-1. That's what's up.
She lost to Jessica.
Jessica Evil Eye is a monster.
Yeah. Yep.
And now she's gonna beat Roxanne.
She last beat Montana De La Rosa.
She's
who's-
3-1 in the UFC, right?
Yep.
Guess what? Roxanne's had 4 losses. She's had as many losses as the other girls had fights.
Exactly. Experience. Thank you.
Experience. it's all about that
Who
experience.
you going with? Who you got?
I got Vivian Araujo.
You're going with Vivian. Okay. My girl Roxanne. We'll see. We'll see what I'm texting you while you're at work.
Yeah, my girl's gonna be 4-1.
Nah.
Yours gonna be 4-5 in the UFC.
You're tripping, blood. You're tripping. All right, man. I'm too excited for this. I'm too fucking excited. Seriously. It's Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier.
Oh yeah.
Holy fucking shit. We're gonna do our little predictions right here. Let's go. Let's start with the early prelims, blood. Now, damn,
I got every card on here.
dude, that countdown was badass. I know you didn't get to watch all of it. Go finish it, dude. Whenever you get time.
Go finish it. I will.
Even if you're on break, dude, it'll get you so hyped.
So jacked.
I think, dude, the UFC countdowns are always they're perfect. They are so perfect. If you're a UFC fan and you don't watch the countdowns, you're a sick fuck. You are a sick fuck.
Okay.
Because they are the most. I would love to do that as a job. Make those. Be that team that makes those countdown videos. That's got to be the best. And then to see it, dude. Sometimes those countdown videos, they give you chills. You get chills from them.
I like the narrator guy too.
Yeah.
You never know. These are the. And then Max Holloway doesn't just train. He also runs mountains. And they would maybe show him like doing
Let us know in the
something
comments
crazy.
how that impression was, please. Dude, I think you killed it.
Oh, thanks. Man.
But I love him too because he makes it good.
Yeah.
And the writing's always good.
Yeah, they're always doing something badass.
It's UFC, dude. There's nothing fucking like this sport, dude. The stories, the individual stories, what people have been through, what they go through, attitudes, piece of shit fighters that you want to see get fucking absolutely wrecked, humble fighters that you like love who get pieced. You're like, no. Dude,
That happens in other sports too, though.
I know.
I don't want to say it's just. It is awesome though.
And
it's
I
a
know.
big thing.
Here's the thing. Here is the separation, Mr. Brendan Michael Moranin. It's not a team sport. Now, in a sense, absolutely, because it comes down to your coaches, who you train with, what you do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the fucking day, it's you and the other person inside that cage. On a football field, it's you and however many other people are. I forget, 12, 6, how many people are on a football?
At the end of the day, though, the wide receiver can run the best routes and get the best catches.
What if the quarterback sucks? Thank you very much.
If you
can take notes.
There's records. There's still personal milestones that individuals can meet.
Dude, it's individual, man. It's boxing. That individual sport. It's almost like Olympic sports. There's those.
You know what'd be a better one would be basketball, because one player can win a game, in a night.
I mean, can they?
Michael Jordan can score 60+ points in a night, then you're gonna win a game.
Yeah.
One player can make a difference.
But
in a
what
night.
if that basketball team just would have had a better guy to do defense that would have done better and stopped Michael Jordan?
Name the guy.
I don't know, but then what if they just would have had him?
Exactly.
Because
it was an individual thing.
No.
Yep. And personalities do shine in those
I don't know,
sports.
man. I think it's different. I think it's
amazing.
different.
UFC's amazing. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying.
Oh no, we're arguing individuality right now. I'm sorry, I keep coughing. Fuck.
Yeah. Players have identities, though, pretty strong ones.
Absolutely, 100% in all sports.
In team sports.
In all sports.
And you see that, and then you can see it on the field play out.
They talk
too.
about LeBron James. They talk, what about golf?
Even golf.
Exactly. That's the closest thing I could say. Because at the end of the day, it's Tiger fucking Woods. But I don't know. Do caddies play a part in golf? I don't know. I don't watch that shit. I have some friends that watch golf. Oh my God. Salute. All right, anyway, let's do this fucking, because we're excited. We're really excited. We're getting off track.
Mm-hmm.
Countdown video's lit. Go watch it.
It is.
It's the fucking week. Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier. Early prelims, Brendan. Let's start it off. Where are we at?
Almir Albazi versus Zalgos Zumagulov.
Zumagomolov.
Yeah.
Respect on how you did that. Hats off to you, soldier.
Zumagulov. It's actually Zumagulov. I'm sorry.
Well,
Zumagulov.
Okay, so they're flyweights.
Mm-hmm.
Amir's 13-1. He's 27. One of the youngest. This is an old man. This is an older card right now, and this is one of the young bloods.
Yeah.
The Prince. He's on a 2-fight win streak. It's his second fight in the UFC. He last won by submission against Malcolm Gordon. So he's a submission guy. He's 13-1. And how do you say this guy's name versus
Zalgas Zumagulov?
And he's 13-4. He's 32.
Yep.
And his last fight was a loss in July, UFC 251.
Yeah, he seems like a boring guy with a lot of decisions under his belt.
This was the guy you were trashing?
This was the guy I was saying he's dead in the water.
Oh, he's dead.
Another dead fish.
I did a pick.
I gotta mark my dead fish here, and he's the first on the list.
Oh, that's true. Watch him win.
Amir Albazi's winning.
How you gonna? All right, yeah, that's who I went with as well.
Submission.
Flyweights.
No, you know what? It's actually gonna be a boring decision, because guess what?
Not them flyweights fights, baby.
Zumagulov gonna be doing his thing, and he's gonna lose by decision because he's just that kind of guy.
Amir submission first round armbar. I'm going crazy here, folks. I like to see them finishes. It's a big night. It's a Conor night. Everyone's gonna be going crazy.
You'll see.
All right, next fight is at a catchweight. Nick Lentz versus
Mavsar Evlov.
What's his record? What we got?
13-0, and he's 26.
So he's one of the young bloods too. There's only a couple more.
Yeah, it looks like he's had a lot of decisions under his belt too.
He's on a 3-fight win streak though.
Yeah, undefeated too.
Hey, oh yeah, 13-0, dude.
And he's 10 years younger than Nick Lentz at 26, and Nick Lentz is 36. It's pretty intense. And Nick Lentz is on a 2-fight losing streak.
But, again, Nick Lentz, man, he's been fighting forever. Since 2000, when in the UFC? 2009, was it?
Yeah.
2009, dude. Experience. Experience sometimes shuts down these kids, man, who are on winning, who are undefeated. They're coming up. They're supposed to be the new thing, and these experienced people. This is, again.
Tell that to Dennis Seaver.
This is a Hey, man, that's. Ooh, are you talking about Conor days?
Yeah.
Dude, you were wanting Dennis Seaver to win against that on Conor McGregor that night.
And you're wanting Nick Lentz to win, and it's a foolish idea, brother.
Oh,
it's a foolish idea. Because guess what? A young buck is coming to kill.
You think so?
Yeah, I got Movsar Evlov all day.
I'm going fucking the Carney. I'm going Nick Lentz.
I respect it.
2-fight losing streak. Last loss to Arnold Allen. He's getting this back.
We'll see, man.
He's getting it back, dude. He's getting it back. All right. Now this next fight, I'm a little confused by. You know, UFC's website and my Shirt Dog website, they're not matching. Shit's not matching. UFC, update your fucking page.
Yeah.
Because it's confusing me. I got to remember. I'm going by Shirt Dog. They don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Shirt Dog doesn't lie. So, Andrew Sanchez. He was supposed to fight. Or no, my bad. Mahmoud
Muradov was supposed to fight
Antonio Carlos Jr.
who's fighting Brad Tavares later.
Yeah. Weird.
And
I don't know.
We read like an MMA junkie article.
Yeah, and they were saying Antonio Carlos Jr.'s hurt and out. I don't know, but he's still on. It still says he's on.
Yeah.
The week in time will tell for these.
We got Andre Sanchez versus Mahmoud Muradov for the next fight, right?
Yeah. Andrew Sanchez, he's 32.
12-5.
12-5. Won his last fight by KO.
Yeah, from St. Louis, too.
He's from St. Louis. Let's go, baby.
So I got him on mine right there, just off that hometown.
Oh, no. What have I done?
What's up?
I'm going Mahmoud.
You're going Mahmoud Muradov?
24-6. 13-fight win streak. Blood 16 TKOs/KOs.
He's dirty looking.
16? Andrew, bro. You better fucking wrestle.
Andre's got this. Andre Sanchez got this.
You better take this motherfucker to the ground.
St. Louis blood. He got this.
I hope, man. I love our St. Louis guys, but I'm, for some reason, going with the other guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm a piece of shit.
No, hey, you're going with your brain. I respect that.
I'm going with the brain. All right, so that's the early prelims. Moving on to the prelims. So far, honestly, it's a decent. We got a guy who's undefeated. That's cool. Another guy 13-1. The prelims are decent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times when people talk shit on fight cards, it always happens. They turn out to be fucking bangers.
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen Wednesday morning. It's going to be a banger card.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. So we got Khalil Roundtree Jr. versus Marcin
Pracino.
Roundtree is 8-4. The Warhouse coming off a TKO loss to Kutalaba.
Yeah.
That's tough. Kutalaba's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's tough, dude. Light heavyweights, man. Those are big fucking boys.
I got Khalil Roundtree winning.
You got Roundtree? So do I.
Against Marcin Pracino.
He's on a 3-fight losing streak, man. That's why he took this fight. He's like, I got this guy.
That's what I was saying.
I'm kicking him out of the UFC.
Yeah. That's just, he's Khalil Roundtree all day.
Yeah. His last fight was in August against Mike Rodriguez. Yeah.
How'd that fight go?
You know, I can't even remember it. There were so many fights last year, dude. It's unbelievable.
There's so many fights.
2020 was amazing for UFC.
Yeah, 2021's looking amazing, honestly, just starting out.
We got to get better. We write so much stuff down. We got to get better at just saying it instead of reading it, but that's okay. We're working on it.
Yeah.
It happens. There's just so much I want to remember and say.
And there's so many smaller fights that don't get headlined as much, so I don't prioritize memorizing them so much.
Yeah, true. It's hard. But at the same time, it's really fun because we've been taking notes now for the fights.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be cool to look back on one day. Because after the main event, you forget what the fuck happens before.
Mm.
You're like, oh, shit, yeah, that's right, that happened. There's epic shit that happens, goddamn. All right, let's get back. Next, Juliana Pena, Sarah McMahon. This is crazy, man. Sarah McMahon's last fight was in January 2020. Now, again, some of these guys that we're going to talk about, they haven't fought
in a while.
In a long time.
A lot of them since 2020.
Yeah. Some of them maybe injuries.
2019 too.
Yeah,
so.
Maybe injuries. Well, I think it could be just the fact it was 2020.
And it's COVID related, and like they couldn't just get access to get there.
Yeah,
possibly.
100%. I got Juliana Pena with this one, man. She's 10-4. She's coming off a loss to Ronda May. I like saying that name.
Ronda May?
Yeah, I don't know if I said it right, but I like saying it. Ronda May.
Mm-hmm.
Ronda May.
She's a monster. She only lost to Amanda Nunes, right?
She's a beast, dude. Dana White they're like, fuck you. She's like, I don't want to fight Chris Cyborg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck you. Give me that belt back.
Well, you should have to fight the best person. I mean, Amanda Nunes wouldn't have backed down.
Yeah. Sarah McMahon, dude. I just don't see it. Age
Yeah.
40, 12-5. She's coming off a win though against Leanna Landsberg.
Again, that was from 2020. It's been a bit. It's
Yeah.
been a minute.
Yeah.
Still a win. I'm still gonna go with Juliana Pena too, just because of her age, and I just think she's kind of on the up and coming.
More well-rounded fighter.
Yeah.
100%.
You never know though. Sarah McMahon's a vet. She's still got some
She
time.
is. It's just been so long, man. We'll see. I can see some people saying some shit about that fight, but we won't say that. We'll move on. All right. So this was the other one that was a little bit confusing. Brad Tavares versus Antonio Carlos Jr. Brad Tavares, you used to really like him. You were on his wagon.
Yeah, I was.
You were hardcore.
And he lost too many times.
And now you're off of it? You're off that wagon?
Nah, actually, I am off that wagon. I checkmarked Antonio Carlos. I was about to say, nah, I got Brad, but nah, my picks say otherwise.
Yeah, Brad's on a 2-fight losing streak.
Yeah.
I'm picking him. He's getting off this. He last lost to Edmund, dude, by a head kick. That was rough in 2019. Long time ago again.
You know who Antonio Carlos Jr. lost to last?
Who?
I'll tell you. Uriah Hall, who is a complete badass.
Yeah?
And guess how he lost? Split decision. So it was clearly a close fight.
Yeah.
I'm going with
That was a good fight.
Antonio Carlos Jr. because the last loss was to some guy who might be champion in the future.
He's 30, dude. Brad Tavares, 33.
Brad Tavares.
17-7. Carlos,
About to be
11-4. I'm feeling Brad on that one, dude. I'm going to stick with that. I'm sticking with Brad.
Okay, well,
All
I
right.
got Antonio.
Main event prelims. Armin Tasarukyan.
Sarukian.
I'm so fucking sorry, guys.
Sarukian, because the T is silent.
I'm such a disrespectful piece of shit.
The TS is a Zar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zarukian.
I'm sorry. I can barely read English names right sometimes.
Zarukian.
K's sound like H's sometimes.
Armin
Shit's-
Zarukian.
Okay. He's on a 2-fight winning streak. Let's see. He's 15-2. Lightweight, 24. One of the youngest guy in the card.
I got Zarukian winning. I think he's going to stomp Nasrat Hakfarast.
Dude, Nasrat?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's only lost to good people. Drew Dober and who else is that guy? Marcin Held. I forget about that. Drew Dober's a beast.
Drew Dober's
Is a beast.
I don't see him being the champ though.
You don't see Drew Dober being a champ? Oh, dude, not right now, but dude, when he's got time.
He's got time.
Drew Dober's on time.
It's not going to happen in the next 2 years though.
No. Maybe you never know, dude. This could be his title run. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool. I'd like to be proven wrong. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Armin still for this one.
Yeah. So do I. All right. So here we go. Main card. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight main card. That's pretty good. It's gonna be a good night. Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Ribas. Dude, she's on a 5-fight win streak. Amanda. That's the badass girl.
I know.
She's on a wave right now.
Yeah. I didn't even need to look who the other fighter was. I was just like, I think Amanda Ribas is gonna win again.
Well, the other girl, she's got a great record. 12-1.
That is a good record.
Yeah. She has a draw. Oh no, she's 12-2 with the one draw. Oh, 2 draws.
She has 2 draws.
Okay, 2 draws.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 no contests when I was first looking at her record, but she actually has had 2 draws.
She beat Tisha.
Amanda Ribas on the rise.
On the rise.
I give it to her.
I'm going Amanda too. 10-1. Last beat Paige Van Zandt.
Right.
With that arm bar. That was nasty shit. I felt so bad because Paige just had so many problems with her arm, and then that girl just goes and does that. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh.
Rest in peace.
All right, here's the fun one. Steamroller versus the Bulldozer.
Bulldozer. I know they knew each other's nicknames, and we're like, we gotta fight.
This is a fun nickname fight.
Matt Steamroller Frivola.
Which we saw his last loss, which was in St. Louis when he got knocked out.
And is he a St. Louis guy?
No.
His whole people just came over, huh?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Is it New York?
Wow.
I forget exactly. But, yeah, dude, in St. Louis when we were in those fights, He had a huge crowd of people up in the front. It had to have been 25, 30 people. And they were the whole night. Because I forget, he was not the main card, but I'm pretty sure he was on the prelims. Maybe he was on, yeah, he was definitely on the prelims. But it wasn't right away. But they just kept screaming, Steamroller, Steamroller. And then he got steamrolled.
He got steamrolled that fight. Yeah.
And they fucking left. And then there was a huge empty chunk in the audience from that whole group just
Poor
fucking
guy.
gone.
Think about how tough that was for him.
Oh, God, yeah. But hey, he bounced back. He's doing his thing. He had some good wins.
That's his
there.
only loss, too.
Yeah.
He's
He had
8-1.
Yeah, he had a draw with Fernando Vernada.
Yeah.
Who is a badass.
Dude.
He's pretty tough.
The guy he's fighting's undefeated, though.
Yeah.
Atman Azatar. I hope I said that right. Atman Azatar.
I'll let you say that one.
The bulldozer.
Yeah. 13-0.
30 years old from Germany.
30, damn. They're both 30.
And
He last beat Kamala Worthy, dude. That's good.
and he's been finishing people.
Worthy's tough, yeah. Yeah.
KOs, TKOs. Last 4 fights.
Oh, dude, yeah. And it's his 3rd fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
3 fight, dude, yeah.
He might bulldoze the
Oh,
steamroller.
man.
The bulldozer might steamroll the steamroller.
Matt had that really good fight against Luis Pena his last fight, though.
Yeah.
I like Luis Pena. I like that fight.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome.
That was a dude. Luis Pena.
Oh, Luis Pena, is that the
He's the one who's from Missouri. He's from right
he's
down
the killer Bob Ross, isn't he?
Yeah, dude. He's sick.
Wow, and Matt Frevola beat him?
Yep, by decision in 2019.
That's a tough fight because he's a big guy for the weight class.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Othman as well. Othman.
Atman Azatar.
He's on a hey man. Last 4 fights by TKO KO.
100%.
You gotta do it.
I'm going for him.
Shit. All right, Miss Jessica I and Joanna Calderwood. Jessica I's 15-8. Joanna's 14-5. Jessica Evil Eye. JoJo. Who you got?
Honestly, I was kind of like at a toss for this one. I just kind of flipped a coin. I'm going.
You flipped a coin.
I'm going like Jessica Evil Eye on this.
Damn,
one.
I didn't flip a coin. I think Jessica I was gonna win.
You think Jessica Eye's gonna win?
Yeah.
She's got a cooler nickname.
You're going by the fucking nickname.
I'm going by a nickname.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? You casual ass fan. That's a casual ass fan move.
We'll see what they do to impress me.
Yeah. Yeah. They both haven't fought in a while.
I just haven't seen either of them fight myself very, very often.
We saw Jessica I live. We saw her die.
That doesn't help her case.
Yeah. We watched her get her head kicked
But I picked
into
her,
the
so.
arena by Valentina in Chicago.
Valentina's dirty though, man.
And then she danced. The girl was gone, and Valentina was dancing. That is cold blood murder shit. That was like, what am I watching right now?
That's how it felt, Max. How that last fight?
No, I'm watching someone sprawled out on the mat and someone dancing. Then she stopped and like was being respectful. But at first she danced.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Jessica is gonna keep coming back. I think she's got a little more well-rounded fighter. That's why they're both 34. They both probably need these wins. This is probably a big fight for both these girls' career.
Yeah.
100%. All right, co-main event. This one's big. Michael Chandler, Dan the Hangman Hooker. Who you got?
I got Dan the Hangman Hooker winning.
You know what? Just to go opposite of you, so we're not the fucking agreeing on everything. I'm going with fucking Michael Chandler now.
Yeah. Well, I was saying Dan Hooker because I think his reach is gonna really piece up Michael Chandler, and I think that he's not gonna get taken down by Michael Chandler.
You don't think so?
I think he's gonna Michael Chandler's gonna get tired trying to take him down so much.
I hope this is not the too late curse when guys are dominant in other organizations and then they finally join UFC late in their careers.
Yeah.
And then they just don't do as well as if they probably would have done way fucking better. I'm definitely not talking about Ben Askren. People will probably.
Dan Hooker's not. that young himself, though, is he?
Dan the Hangman Hooker, he is 30 years old.
Yeah.
In fact, Chandler's way older, 34. Dan's Hooker's coming off a loss to the main event guy, Dustin Poirier.
Who's a tough guy.
That was such an epic fight itself. Dustin was whooping his ass like, holy shit, Dan's so tough. Then all of a sudden, Dan was coming back a little bit and piecing up Dustin. Then Dustin came back again. And dude, epic fight. That was an epic fight.
Mm-hmm.
People might forget that one, not me. But Michael Chandler, man, last fought Ben Henderson, finished him.
That's another older guy too, though.
It is, and
it's just
tough.
like it's not the biggest test. I mean, it's a big test for Michael Chandler, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Henderson's a
another
legend.
Missouri guy. Shout out down right the road, High Ridge, dude. Not far at all from here.
Yeah,
He's a killer.
I just don't see him winning against Dan Hooker, though.
Don't you appreciate though how like he's throwing himself at the wolves coming in the UFC?
This is true.
He was calling out everyone, man. He was
It's-
like, "I'll fight anybody."
But it's like, does Dana do this to guys? He just wants guys
No,
to lose from
Michael
other weight classes,
No,
from other divisions.
No, Michael Chandler definitely wants this shit.
Yeah.
He wants it. So if he comes out and gets, I would imagine Dan Hooker's gonna be the favorite. If Michael Chandler comes out and beats Dan Hooker, dude, that's gonna be fucking exciting.
Mm.
That's gonna be so exciting. I remember watching that fight where Michael Chandler's foot got fucked up, and it was dangling. The damn thing was dangling, and he was like, "Fuck that! I'm not going down." That was one of the most.
He lost that fight.
Yeah. I mean, dude, how could you? How could you win?
Well, maybe he should have just gave up then earlier.
No, dude, that's fucking heart of the lion shit, dude. Maybe you're right. Probably would have helped his ankle a lot more. 100%. You wouldn't.
Unless the end result is him winning, it just seems regrettable then.
What if he had won? You'd call it amazing.
I would call it amazing then. This is the difference between winning and losing.
So you got Dan Hooker,
I got Dan Hooker.
Michael Chandler. Let's go. Drum roll. Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, rematch. All right, you can stop. That was way too long.
Was it? I thought I had to go through the whole time you were talking.
Oh, the whole. Oh my god! I'd jump out my window, 2 foot out the door. All right, so yeah, dude, this is huge. I'm kind of like on the edge of my seat right now. Might not seem like it, but I am.
Mm-hmm.
I could go streaking right now.
Yeah.
Just rip my clothes off, wave flags, one American, one Irish, and just go crazy. What about you?
I'm excited.
Do you feel that?
I don't want to streak, but I'm excited.
You don't want to go streaking?
Nah.
What if we got some babes to do it with us right now? And they're like, yo, you're just excited to see these fights this weekend too? Us too. Let's all go streaking. You wouldn't do it right now from just fucking excitement?
No.
Come on, man. That's where I'm at.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
All right. So I'm up in the air with this one. It depends, right? We see a focused Conor, which we've seen this whole week, and what I'm seeing still, he's focused as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Do
you think you got focused vibes?
Well, I don't think if they stand up,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be Conor all day.
Dude, let's go over since the last time they fought, okay? Since the last time in 2014,
Mm-hmm.
Dustin's gone 9-2-1 with a no contest. Conor's gone 6-3. Dustin's been way more active. You know what I mean? And he's been fighting killers.
Conor fights killers.
Let's run through Dustin first. All right. Loses to Conor by TKO, 2014. Then, that was also his last fight at featherweight. Enough of that. And then that was really cool seeing that in the countdown. How he trains with Masvidal, and Masvidal influenced him to go up. Shout out, that's awesome. What a good friend. And then he does so well.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking KOs Diego Ferreira. I don't know if people remember him. Probably not. People have short UFC spans, but he was really good. Fucking KOs him. Decisions with Joseph Duffy. Joseph Duffy, another tough fucking dude.
Yeah. He's an Irish guy, too, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Yeah, dude.
Joe Duffy used to be in the last UFC game.
Yeah, the Irish guy. What are we talking about
They
here?
took him out.
You know what I mean? R.I.P.
No Joe Duffy anymore.
It's okay. Then he comes out and beats up Bobby Green.
Yeah.
Another tough dude back in the day. Bobby Green's fought a lot of people, almost
Mhm.
everybody. But then he lost to Michael Johnson KO. Then
He lost to Michael Johnson?
yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah. That's a fight we should go back and rewatch.
Because Michael Johnson hasn't had the best career.
Yeah, but he's always been a beast. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Even though he's lost, like sometimes he loses and he still does really good though.
He even fought Habib too, though.
Yeah, and he got wrecked. That was the one where Khabib was like, "Give me the belt. I deserve the belt."
Yeah.
Again with that shit talk. Michael Johnson, another St. Louis guy. He's training with Sean right now.
Mm.
That's
pretty
That's
cool.
really cool. It's really cool. But yeah, all right. Then, all right, here we go. Here goes the fucking dominant win streak for Mr. fucking Dustin Poirier. Submits Anthony Pettis. Come on now. And Anthony Pettis was wrecked. Remember that fight?
Mm.
He's bleeding everywhere. It's crazy. Submits Anthony Pettis.
Yeah.
You're not impressed? You're not impressed
He's
by
gonna lose
that?
to Connor still.
But you're not impressed by a submission win over Pettis?
Pettis is beatable. He's a
Oh
legend. He's a
my
legend.
God.
He's a legend. But beating him doesn't just assuage my fears. Like I'm
Mhm.
still worried
Mhm.
for Dustin in this fight.
Okay, what about the fucking dominant performance he had against Justin next with a TKO victory? Fucking dominant. His boxing hands Justin couldn't handle. Fucking wrecked Justin Gaethje.
Mm-hmm. How was that fight against Dan? The main thing I'm looking at is that last fight with Dan Hooker, though.
Yeah,
Because Dan Hooker, you said,
is
was
true.
started coming back.
this is true.
I don't even think Dan Hooker's stand-up is anywhere near Connor's. The one thing that I would say that would change my decision
Mhm.
is if he can grind out Connor and tire Connor's gas tank out, because we all know Connor's not the most reliable later in the game.
Yeah. Well, then, all right. Well, I'll just run through. Then he beats Eddie. Then he beats Max. Beats Max and gets the interim title belt. Then he gets submitted by Khabib, and then he beats Dan Hooker. I'll run through Connor's too real quick, so then we can just talk about the fight. Connor beats Dustin. Then he goes and beats Dennis Seaver. Then he TKOs Chad. Then he KOs Aldo, becomes a champ. Then he goes and loses to Nate. And let's talk about that Nate rematch.
It was close.
A lot of people think he lost that fight.
I don't know if he lost. I'd give it a draw at most.
Give it a draw. That'd be interesting if they made it a draw. Forced to do the trilogy. Think he would have, or you think he still would have chased the boxing? Well, no. After that, my bad. Yeah, after he won that fight with Nate, then he became the 2-time champ with Eddie. TKO'd him. Then he went and got TKO'd by Floyd. Then he gets submitted by Khabib, and then he gets his 60-second knockout over, or whatever, 60-something whatever, like TKO over Cerrone. And and again, now it's been a long time since he's fought.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? He could even make Dustin Poirier look like Donald Cerrone out there.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's calling for a 60-second knockout this time.
Is he?
Yeah, and he's saying that it's gonna be magical and.
I could see it happening, dude.
He goes, Connor goes, Dustin is great, but still great is levels below me. Shit like that.
Yeah, I got Connor on it winning.
Dude, back when they first fought in 2014, that was like prime Connor talking shit days. That's when you would watch his little press conference, like that John Jones one with DC. I love that shit, dude. And it was the night that birthed the Mystic Mac. He was always known for predicting it, but then when he was shouting it out to the crowd, Mystic Mac was born, baby.
He said 4th round too, huh? That he was gonna do that.
That was first round.
Oh, he said first round.
Yeah.
It sounds like he says 4th every time I hear him. It's his accent.
This is accent. Dude, I had some friends that were saying that Dustin's hands get sloppy when he gets crazy and out of control. Like, what about Max? I guess they're not as sloppy, but still, it's just about how many he's throwing, which is the same thing that Dustin does. Yeah, some of them might be sloppy, but that sloppy punch is getting followed up by another good punch real quick when he starts unloading.
Mm-hmm.
When Dustin starts unloading, dude, that's why I'm just thinking, I'm like, if he can weather down Connor and make him not tired and slip those punches, not be in those punches, get away, stay on the outside, make Conor throw a lot, punch Conor.
Yeah, you're
Also-
talking about grinding him out, right?
Yeah, if he can do that, I think that this fight can turn into another epic good fight, like a Nate Diaz fight.
Yeah.
Because Conor can take shots. He can take cracks. He can get cracked.
Mm-hmm.
He got cracked by Khabib. Got dropped, but he got back up. You know what I mean? But in those Nate fights, when Nate was overwhelming him, he had a hard time. You know what I mean?
Do you think Dustin could even try to wrestle him too?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Because I mean, why not?
It's it, Dustin, and that's the thing that I think about. Like, okay, Conor seems the most motivated he has been in a really long time. So he's got that going for him, right? But other than that, I honestly believe Dustin skill-wise has gone up significantly more compared to Conor's.
His growth.
Like, yeah, his growth. If we look at their growth bars and how much better they've become over these years, I would think Dustin's has become way more.
Mm-hmm.
But then maybe, who knows, maybe the weathered, like you were saying, the weathered fight with Dan Hooker, how many wars can people keep taking, and as they get older? You know what I mean? But hold on.
True.
How old was Dustin? Dustin's 31, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So
They're pretty similar in age because Conor's 32 himself.
So they're both in the prime of their careers right fucking now.
Yeah.
So, dude, this could be as long. But then again, if Conor lands those crack shots, dude, it could be a quick night for Conor. Who
And
knows?
Another thing too is the mind games aren't going to be the same. Dustin
Yeah.
can't get affected like that again.
Yeah.
I think that could be an edge for Dustin too.
Yeah.
It's that he's not the same kid that he was.
How crazy would it be if Dustin did submit Conor? That'd be fucking nuts.
I mean, anything's possible in the fight game.
Yeah, dude, he got Conor tired and he just submitted him. Whose ground game is better? I would think Dustin's.
Yeah, because Conor's all stand up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and end it on here?
Yeah, that works with me.
Yeah, and we could talk about the other fights coming up and some of the other announcements next week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because we're already at another 50 minutes. So
Oh wow.
yeah, dude, we got this was a fun pod, man. We had a lot of good stuff to talk about. It's so exciting. It's such a big week.
Yeah.
I love when big fights like this are happening. UFC's the fucking best. Hopefully soon, Sean will get a fight. We'll get to know that soon. That'd be great.
Talk about that on the pod, dude.
Dude, yes.
A
I
UFC
can't
fight
wait
with
for
him.
that. He's ready to go, dude. He's ready to kill. I can't wait. But yeah. Anything else you want to say?
Shout out to everybody that watches. And
Did we say who we picked for Conor and Dustin?
I said Conor.
You said Conor?
Yeah, I said Conor. Well, I didn't say how he'd win.
Yeah.
So I'll go second round knockout.
Second round Conor.
Otherwise, he's gonna lose. Because of the cardio, it's gonna get him. He's gotta finish.
It's going to be a crazy war. Dustin, decision.
Okay. I respect that.
Tune in to find out next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this fucking podcast. Thanks for watching. It's been a long one. Episode 20. We're trying to get better. We got things to fix. We got things to get better at. Only getting started.
Yeah, you know how it is. We killing it. We just trying.
Thanks for watching. All you subscribers, we appreciate you. All you Jobins out there, Joginas, we appreciate you. Yeah.
Everybody love everybody.
Everybody love everybody. Go enjoy these fucking fights this weekend. Let's all come together. Trump leaves in fucking 2 days. Who knows what kind of shit we're about to see go down in 2 days. He's going to have a military send-off. He's going to have a huge walk to the helicopter for the last time as he leaves. Wednesday's big.
Yeah.
Thursday press conference. It's a big week. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Everybody stay safe out there.
Release some chi.